Hello, my dears, it's me again, and today we are going to speak about conditionals. Why conditionals? While studying future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous, when it was necessary to define the moment in the future, we mentioned about time clauses, and the main idea was that after, when, till, until, after, before, as soon as long as we don't use future simple, we use present simple. So speaking about conditionals, zero conditionals and the first conditionals, they are mostly the same. So we should remember this rule again. We don't use future simple in the if clause. We use instead of it present simple. For example, okay, let's start with the very beginning. For the zero conditional, if I have time, I help you. Если у меня есть время, я тебе помогаю. For the first conditional, if I have time, I will help you. Если у меня будет время, я тебе помогу. So in Russian we use two future tenses, but in English, after if we use simple present, and in the main clause we use future simple. And let's continue. For the second and the third conditionals, they are about unreal situations. And in the structure they have would. In Russian it is бы, если бы, да кабы. So they are about some imaginary situations. Our wishes, dreams that can refer to present and future. This is for conditional of the second type. For example, if I had free time, I would help you. Если бы у меня было время, я бы тебе помог. Но кто знает, может быть, будет время и помогу. For the third conditional, the third conditionals, they refer to regrets and criticism about the past situation. So we can't change here anything. That's why usually in these sentences we have the words like yesterday, last year, maybe last week, some days ago, or maybe in 1980. For example, if I had free time yesterday, I would have helped you. Вот если бы вчера у меня было время, я бы тебе помог. Но у меня не было времени, и я помочь не смог. So I didn't have any free time and I didn't help you. So I hope that right now it is easier for you to understand the difference, yes, between all these four types and to translate them correctly. So let's watch the video, and I hope that now everything will be clear. Let's watch. Hello, dear listeners and viewers. English Basic Grammar. Today we are going to speak about conditionals. It is lesson number 17. Conditionals 0 and the first type of conditionals are about real situations. If these sentences refer to past, then we have two past simple, after if and in the main clause. Example, if or when I had free time, I helped you. Had helped. If they refer to the present, we have two simple presents. If I have free time, I help you. Have and help. And if the sentence refers to the future, then after if we use simple present, not future simple, and in the main clause we use future simple. Example, if I have free time, I will help you. I hope you can recognize the table and the idea itself. We mentioned about it when it was necessary to define the moment in the future for future continuous and future perfect continuous. Do you remember the time clauses? When mother comes, when the rain starts. Not, we don't use here future simple. So once more, don't use future simple after if, when, till, until, after, before, as soon as long as, and others. Instead of future simple, we use simple present. The second and the third conditionals are about unreal situations. I hope that you can see that here we have the word would, it is underlined in both structures, and in Russian it means бы, если бы, да кабы. So we are speaking about unreal situations. The second type is about imaginary situations, our wishes, dreams, that refer to present and future. So maybe one day it'll be so, or it can be some kind of advice. And then the sentence starts with if I were you. The example, if I had free time, I would help you. After if we use past simple, and in the main part, would, could or might, we can use one of these words plus the first form of the verb. The third conditionals are about regrets and criticism about the past situation. We can't change it. Example, if I had free time yesterday, I would have helped you. But I didn't have any free time and I didn't help you, so we can't change the situation here. If I had, so pay attention, it's not a mistake here, it is past perfect for have. The first had, it is an auxiliary verb, and had, the third form of have. And in the main part, I would help you. I would have helped you, Would plus have and the third form of the verb, or ending ed. And one more thing, instead of if, we can use whether. This slide shows you examples for all four types of conditionals. I give you affirmative and negative sentences, but there of course can be questions. For example, what would you do if you were president? Or will we go to the park if the weather is nice? And so on. I think that you can pause the video here, take your time and study this slide yourselves. It's not that difficult now. Pay special attention to the words in red. They are verbs, so try to remember the tense and the whole structure of all four conditionals. By the way, it is also a good idea to translate the sentences. Thank you, my dears, for watching. Bye. See you next time.